Financial freedom is true freedom. But unfortunately, our education system didn't teach anything to us about money and mind. So, what happens? People are conditioned that to earn more money, you have to work hard. And they are, you can say, trapped in time for money trading. They trade the time and they get money, and that is never ending journey. In this video, I'm going to break some myths and some education about financial freedom, what is real financial freedom is, and how you can start with. So, if you see this picture of Robert Kiyosaki, I learned from him what money is and how I can be financially free. I took 18 months of education from him and his team, and that's how my financial freedom journey started. He has written this book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that inspired me to write my book, Grow Your Money Tree. And keep your mind open. There may be some new information in this video. Now, starting with basics of financial freedom, I learned from Robert Kiyosaki. He says financial freedom is true freedom. And financial freedom is not all about money, it's more about mindset. It's a big subject. I will concise this in maybe 10 minutes of video. So, his definition about financial freedom is when your passive income exceeds your monthly expenses. So, what is passive income? Passive income is something comes from the assets which you have built by maybe working hard on your job, but after that it will give you freedom for which you don't have to work. Assets like real estate, even my book also is a passive income now. Stocks or many other things. These days there are a lot of other options about passive income. Now it doesn't come overnight. So if you expect quick fix result, this video may not be for you. If you are willing to invest time, money, energy, then yes, this is for you. So when passive income exceeds your monthly expenses, so monthly expenses can be your rental, your grocery, your utility, your mobile phone, all the bills, petrol, car, EMIs are monthly expenses. Schools, children's education, travel, those are expenses. Now, when passive income exceeds monthly expenses, and that doesn't happen with one income source, when you build MSIs or multiple source of income, the financial freedom journey opens up. So, now, as our education system didn't teach much about money, or I would say not about money, anything, we need some clarity. So, in next slide, I'm going to share little clarity about concept of Robert Kiyosaki. If you have heard about this, it says that this is called ESBI or cash flow quadrant. As per Robert Kiyosaki, he says that entire earning population of world divided into 4 quadrants. Now you can see this E quadrant, which is employee quadrant. What employees they do? They trade their time, 9 to 5 or 8 to 6 or maybe longer hours, 5 days a week, 6 days a week, weekend, and then again back to office. And if they stop going to office or on job, their income stops. Now in present situation where there is a conflict happening in the world, many people are having fear. Many people, they have started receiving pay cuts. Many people even lost the jobs. Laid offs are happening. And when that happens, these people's income stops. The moment they stop trading time, the money stops. Then comes self-employed. Now people say they are fed up with working on job, they start business. But do you agree that as a self-employed, or you can say small entrepreneur, you are trading more time? If your employees, so these people, you have 10 employees, they are working 8 hours per day. But do you agree that as a business owner, you are working for longer hours, maybe 10 hours, maybe 12 hours, maybe 14 hours. You don't have weekend, and that is the reality. And this is called time for money trap. They started business to get freedom, but they are not free. They bought another job, maybe high paying job, but full-time job. So these people, what they do, they trade their time. Now, why awareness is important? Why clarity is important? Which quadrant you are? So coming back to this quadrant, which is called right side quadrant, B quadrant. B quadrant is called big business. And Robert Kiyosaki's definition is when an employer or a big business owner is having 500 plus employees, it's called as a big business. Now what happens? So imagine that There are, say, like Adani, Ambani, Richard Branson, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. They have thousands of people and they pay salary. So what is happening? There is exchange of time and money. These people give time, these people pay salary. An exchange of time and money is happening. And by doing this, these people are getting richer. They are working on different projects. They are working on their passion. They are contributing to the world. Multiple things they are doing because they are buying these people's time. So there is a trading zone. This is called leveraging zone. They are using other people's time. Then comes investor. What investors they do? They use other people's money. They are leveraging money. Maybe they are leveraging their own money by buying assets and creating passive income, or they are borrowing and leveraging. And it's not borrowing for car or borrowing for big house. It's borrowing to buy assets. And that's where the financial intelligence helps you. If you have not read this book, read this book. It will give you intelligence, or cash flow game, which is built by Robert Kiyosaki. So this is little bit about clarity. Ask yourself which quadrant you are presently. I was in employee quadrant. I moved to self-employee. At the same time, I became investor. Now my expenses are covered by my passive income. I choose to do what I am doing, not I have to. This is the shift. You will have a choice. And then comes belief about money. Now clarity is knowledge, but belief is ingrained in our subconscious mind. And unless those beliefs are not changed, nothing will change. Whatever work you do, hard work, you attend seminars, you read books, you watch YouTube videos, you have mentors. But if you are not working on belief about money, so there are some common beliefs about money. There are many, but I'm just covering these 4 beliefs. Money is root of all the evils. That's what we are told. You need more money to make money. Many people, I meet many people, maybe every day 1 or 2 people. And when idea of financial freedom presented to them, they look at their present circumstances and then they start, no, it is not for me. I don't have money. I can't do this. And then they miss the opportunity. Then we are told that be satisfied with what you have. By our parents maybe. Then comes money doesn't grow on tree. This is like many parents are telling now also, and they heard from their parents. Now I'm going to discuss about this in detail, this belief. Money doesn't grow on tree. Now, say this is money. So money is currency, correct? I'm not talking about digital money. So this is money. It's made from paper and ink. Now, do you agree that paper comes from the pulp and pulp comes from the tree? How long it took to break this myth that money grows on tree? But this, unless we don't change these small beliefs, and that inspired me to write this book, Grow Your Money Tree. Now, let me use the analogy of growing a tree. So I will use this analogy. Now we all know how tree grows. There are 6 steps. It needs seed, correct? So suppose there are some seeds here. So there are different seeds in this. There is acorn seed, there is a mango seed, there is a date seed, there is orange seed. True, now there are different seeds. Now these seeds are there in my box. I'm having these, I just kept this too for education purpose. Now do you agree that these seeds are having potential to become a tree, but as I have not decided to plant it, so first is seed, then I need to make a decision to plant. Then I need right soil. If I take these seeds to say beach in Dubai or maybe desert in Dubai, it's not going to grow. It needs the right soil, correct? Then right soil also I found, but if that soil is nothing is planted before, do you agree that there will be weeds? Then you need to remove those weeds, which are the beliefs. Then comes nurturing. You have to allow that watering, fertilizer. You have to protect from animals. You have to allow sunlight to be on the seed. Nurturing, fertilizing. It will accelerate the process of growing a tree. And then comes harvesting and multiplying. One seed, if rightly planted, do you agree that this has a potential of maybe hundreds of thousands of mango tree? This is a mango seed. But if I have not made a decision to plant, we are losing that potential. So this is the process which we all know how to grow a tree. Now, what if I say that growing a money tree is also required 6-step process? Pay very close attention. What are the process? You need a dream. Without a dream, now we are told that be logical, be practical, be realistic. You need to be a dreamer. Anything you see around us is because of somebody else's dream. Wright brothers, they dream about flying. Thomas Edison dream about illumination, light. I'm you can say recording this with using different lights. Everything you see around, it's because of this technology, this TV. Then comes, you have made a decision to plant. Now you need a right soil, the fertile soil. Logic will not work unless you plant in the right soil. So if I have discussed in other video, subconscious mind. So like subconscious mind is like a garden. Here you have created the dream, which is your conscious mind. Here you need to plant it. But before planting, those are the beliefs which needs to be changed. In our subconscious mind, we have deep-rooted belief about ourselves that I am not good at this. I don't have these skills. I don't have this support. I have failed earlier. And about money, I have shared that there are many deep-rooted beliefs, myths. We need to change it. And to change that, you need a roadmap. You need some new level of awareness and understanding. So when you do this, then what happens? Then you need discipline. You need to take action. See, money will come when you exchange value. If I am giving you more value, you won't mind paying me in return. Anything you do, when you add value, the more money will come. Action, discipline, you need to learn the skills where to invest, which is the right investment. You need to have, like, say, seed you plant, the mango seed will take years to show up. You need to have a faith and patience. This is all related to your mind. You need to have faith, you need to have gratitude, you need to have that yes, universe is working on me. If I am in alignment with my dream, with my subconscious mind, with my beliefs, that's how the freedom of choice or financial freedom comes. The fruit comes here. It starts from dream. So dream, decision, and then planting, subconscious mind, action, discipline, fertilizer, and then reaping the fruit. If you are expecting quick fix game, this may not be for you. So you may be thinking that it's so easy, but why it is not happening? Why it is complicated? Now again, it is coming back to the subconscious mind, learning about alignment of mind and body. This is your mind. So Napoleon Hill says, whatever you conceive and believe, you can achieve. So conceiving is with your conscious mind, believing is with your subconscious mind, and action are from body. So when these three things are aligned, you can grow your money tree, you can achieve financial freedom. The same process I have followed. I am financially free now. I enjoy sharing this. I choose to do what I am doing today. If I can do it, you can do it. So if this makes sense to you, now you may be thinking that I am too old. I made a decision to leave my job at the age of 53. There is a Chinese proverb. It says that right time to plant the mango tree was yesterday, but next right time is now. When you are watching a video, whatever your age is, maybe you are 30, maybe you are 40, maybe you are 55, maybe you are 60, it's never too late. You know that founder of KFC, they started, I think, 70 plus age. It's never too late. Next right time is now. And if this resonates with you and you feel that, no, this makes sense, I need to learn this, connect with me, scan this QR code. There is a link in this video. Submit your interest and then we will connect. I am on the journey to inspire, influence and impact people to come out of time for money trap. This is my mission and I can be part of your mission. Thank you.